Hey, catch Race Central Radio, the greatest names in motorsports, Saturday at our new winter time, noon to 2 Mountain, and always streaming on the web at racecentralmedia.com. Click on Listen Live.
I'm Kelsey Vernon. Let's get back to the hot action on Race Central TV.
Hey, check it out. Welcome to this week's edition of Race Central TV. Terrific show lined up for you. Do want to remind you, hey, it's been a great year, 2009, for Race Central, and we're now on 3 major television networks. If you're watching us right now, hey, you can watch us on Altitude, K3 Network, and we go around the globe. MavTV.com to check us out in HD, and also Race Central Radio, the greatest names in motorsports from the front range to Formula One, as we like to say. New day, new time, Saturdays from noon to 2 Mountain Time. You can check us out around the globe on RaceCentralMedia.com, our live streaming link. And also, if you miss a Saturday show, you can catch Race Central replay on Sunday mornings from 7 to 9 on what I like to call the blowtorch for motorsports. Hey, I'm host Kurt Hansen. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, this is to win the pole at Texas. I think it says a lot about the job that the Target guys do and the job they do building the car, because the regulations are so tight now. It's all about the details, and they give me a great car, and my job, like I said to you before, was just not to screw it up. If the car is fast enough, you're looking good. So tomorrow's when it gets interesting, though. Tomorrow is a tough race here at Texas, long, demanding. I'm going to try and stay up front all day if I can.
Your teammate won here last year. He's starting right behind you. You know, what are your thoughts on you and Scott running well here?
Yeah, it would be great if Scott and I could disappear into the sunset and leave everybody, but it's just not going to happen. But if we can stay up front and work together tomorrow, we'll be good. You know, he has an unbeaten record in this Energizer car, so this is my first time in it. I hope I can keep the streak going.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You know, it was a pretty solid 4 laps. It's going to be tight. You know, I think we'll be up there. I hope that the time 6, it'd be nice to get another point. You know, for the pole, it's always nice. But the car's really good. I think we'll have a good race car for tomorrow night.
Yeah, just talking about tomorrow's race, qualifying and practice is one thing, but the race day is another. Your thoughts on starting here in Texas? Yeah,
it's always exciting here in Texas, and the field's so tight. You just don't know what's going to happen, and this track really promotes pack running, which is exciting for the fans. It's a little bit daunting in the cockpit out there when you're running 3 wide. It's pretty bumpy and narrow, but it's always exciting. I think we're going to have the car that can stay up the front all day and hopefully put us in contention to go for the win at the end.
Yeah, not too bad. I think I probably could have smoothed my steering out a little bit to maybe pick up a 10th or so. Who knows if it's going to stick? I think there's definitely some good guys out there. We've got obviously my teammate in the Energizer car is going to be pretty good, but obviously the Penskes as well. So don't know if it will stick, but hopefully it does.
Regardless, we're going to start near the front, obviously. Going in the race day, looking to repeat, what do you think you have to do to be able to make that happen?
Yeah, you just got to be super fast. So you got to have a clean day, and I think there's been a lot of people that have maybe been quickest here before, but have had a bad pit stop, and everything changes on the lights a little bit. So you got to be careful of things like that. But you got to be consistent, but you got to be fast.
Texas Motor Speedway, are we ready? I said Texas Motor Speedway, are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines!
Engine start command has been given. Starting with row 1, count them off.
Yeah, you know, it's disappointing. It's hard, you know, when you get to the last pit stop and, you know, that happens because the guys, it's not because the guys did a slow pit stop, it's just the advantage the last car in pit lane has. And it makes our guys look like they did a bad stop, but they've been flawless all year long. It was a great race. It's a little bit frustrating, but at least it was my teammate.
1-2 for Team Penske.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I think we're going to be strong for the rest of this year. It's going to be a good one.
Well, first time when I jumped in the car in Long Beach, I asked if it was a dream, and TC said it was reality. So certainly feels like a dream, but I understand it's not, and that's the good news. The team did an incredible job today. It was an incredible day for Team Penske. You know, all the credit also goes to Ryan Briscoe and his team because they push us, we push them, and both push to go to the top. And having first and second in Texas, it's not easy. So that's just a compliment for everyone.
3 out of the last 6 years you've come out on top here. That's pretty dominating. You came into that last pit stop second and were able to get the jump. Talk about how important that is.
Well, you know, at the beginning of the race, obviously we're saving fuel, but at the same time you're trying to figure out what the car was doing, and that's what I was trying to do. The car was a little loose, and there was some moments out there. And after that, we figured out what we need to do, and great pit stops. The guys put me up front, and in the end, it was 50 laps, full throttle. The tires were fantastic. So it was one of those things that it was the 50 longest laps that I have to go through, but everything held up pretty well.
You were able to also claw your way up one more spot in the championship points. I can't believe we're already talking about moving up the points. Talk about the big picture.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you see Ryan is leading the championship, which is great. Not only that, we're getting a little bit closer, but you know, we're thinking step by step, and that's the good news. We're going to try everything we can to make sure that we can put the number 3 and the number 6 in the top. The 6 already there, so now it's time for us to keep going.
Hey, James Dean here for Race Central TV. Well, not really, but hey, I want to thank all of you for watching this week's edition of Race Central TV. Dynamite shows coming up, all kinds of new and exciting things happening at the end of 2009 for Race Central TV. But hey, we're not going anywhere. 2010 is going to be rocking harder than ever. Hey, for everybody here, I'm host Kurt Hansen. See ya next week.